The Road Not Taken from grade 9, which was written by Robert Frost. When it comes to the poet, he was a famous American poet who always focused his writings on society and left his mark for generations. In this poem, he conveyed a message to the reader that whatever the decisions we take, choices we make, that will be your failure or success in the coming future. This poem has got 4 stanzas. Each stanza consists of 5 lines. Let me read the first stanza. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood and looked down, one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. The poet was on his way, and he reached to a juncture where he had 2 roads diverged. What is the meaning of diverged? Divided into yellow woods. What is the meaning of wood? Forest. And why is it yellow? It should be green. As the trees are in green color, it should be in green. It was in yellow color because it was autumn season, and in autumn season the leaves wither into yellowish color and then fall. The second line, and sorry I could not travel both. What's the meaning of this line? I have a doubt. Can one individual travel in 2 ways at a time? Not possible. That's what the poet said here. And look down as far as I could means Robert Frost was standing at the juncture, could see the road as long as his vision reached, as long as the road is visible, till the bent undergrowth. That means bent undergrowth. We can see the road straight, but if the road is bent or if the road is slopey, can you see the road? No, it is not possible. That is what he meant. Second stanza. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. From the viewpoint of the writer, both of the roads are equally fair. However, he chose the second road, which was less used by the people. How did the poet know the second road was less used by the people? Read the third line. Because it was grassy and wanted wear. That means the grass on the way was fresh and not crushed or crumbled. Wanted wear means not used, just like your new clothes, how they look and how they smell, just like that. And you know how the grassland walked and used appear like, so it appears crushed and crumbled. But the road what he chose, the grass was fresh and it is not walked, it is not used. Ready to wear means not walked, not used. Though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. That means the people who walked by that way, that means who passed by that way, must have used the first road, not the second road. Robert here was not only talking about the roads, but also about the decisions we make and the choices we take in our life at crucial times. Because whatever we are today is because of the choices we made in the past, and what we will be in the future is based on decisions we take now. It's a rhetorical comparison with your decisions and choices of your life with that of the roads. Third stanza. And both that morning equally, in leaves no step had trodden back. Oh, I marked the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should never come back. In the first 2 lines, the poet was saying that roads appeared equally fair in leaves not stepped, or else trodden. What is the meaning of trodden? Trodden means not walked. Trodden black means, let us say if we walk on leaves, what happens? They will be crushed and crumbled and then withered and dried, turns into black color. That is what he said. So those roads which were filled with leaves. Those leaves are not trodden, that means not walked. Those leaves were fresh. I kept first road for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way. Here the poet was saying he kept the first road to travel some other day, in spite of knowing the fact that once he chose a path, that means a decision in life, there is no coming back and making alterations. How way leads on to way, that means how your choices will lead you in a direction of your life and drives you to a destination. Different road, different decision will lead you to different destination. The last stanza. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages, hence two roads diverged in a word, and I took the one less travelled by, and that had made all the difference. What is the meaning of these lines? Let me explain this stanza in his words. He was saying that in future, most probably after my retirement, I shall be nostalgic about my past, and with a sigh of relief, I shall recollect the choice I made, and I shall be feeling like whatever I am today, whatever I achieved today, and whatever is happening with me is all because of that day when the road not taken made all the difference. Definitely, I shall feel proud and happy in the future for not taking the road used by majority. Let us see the rhyme scheme. First sentence last word would, name it A. Both, second line last word is both, name it B. Third line last word stood. Stood is rhyming with would, so name it A. Fourth line last word is could. Would, stood, could. Three are rhyming, name it A. Last word, last line last word growth. It is rhyming with both, name it B. So the rhyme scheme is A B A A B. The second stanza is also same. Fair, where, there, A. Claim, same, B. So the rhyme scheme is A B. Third stanza, equally, day, way, black, back, A B. Same. Last stanza, sigh, I, by, A. Hence, difference, B. The rhyme scheme is A B. Let's find the poetic devices. First one is anaphora, a repetition of a word or a phrase in the beginning of consecutive sentences, like in and is repeated in line 2, 3 and 4. Next one is symbolism. Symbolism is a literary device that uses symbols. They may be words, people, marks, locations to represent something. Here, in this first sentence, two roads represents two choices of your life. And the next figure of speech is enjambment. Enjambment is nothing but the continuation of sentences without any punctuation mark. If you notice, after the first sentence, there is no punctuation mark in line 2, 3 and 4. Next stanza, first line, as just as fair. The poetic device is simile. Simile is a comparison of two words or two people with the help of like or as. Next figure of speech is in sentence 3, wanted where. It is a personification. What is a personification? Personification is nothing but attributing human characteristic traits to inanimate things or objects. For example, wanted where. Where is a human characteristic trait, like we wear clothes. Here it is attributed to grass. Grass wanted where. Last stanza, second line, ages and ages. The figure of speech is repetition. See here, ages is the word being repeated for twice. That's all for today. Meet you in the next class.